What's going on, y'all, man? It's your boy Dre on it. Y'all already know what the vibe is. A little talking head video. Boy, I'm smiling through the pain right now. Only God knows what I'm going through, man. What I go through in silence is none of y'all fucking business. Y'all see the skin though. Tesh, man. Y'all read the title, bro. Everything wrong with NBA 2K26 at the current moment. I just want to show you guys something that I'm a god, a legend of being beyond the levels of this mortal world. Just want to show y'all something about my build. You feel me, big dog, big homie? Like, I'm able to get box out beast on legend, rebound chaser, either or on legend if I wanted to, or Hall of Fame. I'm using my max plus twos. I'm able to put challenger on gold if I wanted to. I don't necessarily need posterizer. Then in the fourth quarter, I get a boost to all these categories that are already helping me get blocks. I already got a LeBron block edit coming down and working on that behind the scenes. I'm able to contest shots, play hedge on big. So this is what I do with challenger. I play hedge on big, and then, you know, I'm playing, I'm so bumpy. I'm so bumpy. And it doesn't, like, just for silver and movable and for, maybe ball. Because that challenger with that immovable enforcer, but also being able to get those rebounds or being able to just box out and snag a board. Dude, when I am telling you, I have outsnagged your favorite footer, people with 99 board. I got 77 vert. I'm out jumping everybody here. I have all my hot spots on my build and everything like that. I'm shooting fader mags. I'm losing game after game though because my teammates are fucking garbage. I just lost 2 games back to back, so obviously I'm gonna get off the game. That's why I had to record this video. All right. Everything wrong with NBA 2K26 is that, you know, there is diversity. There is. I'm seeing all the old play styles come back, and people that are choosing whether they want to ISO, whether they want to play off screens, or whether they want to, you know, whatever play style, run plays and stuff like that. I'm seeing those play styles, but also I'm seeing that there are people whom now, like right now in this current moment, everybody's a 6'8". If you're not 6'8", you're not winning, or 6'9". Now 6'9" is like, the 6'9" is crazy. Like a 6'9" lowest wingspan shooter right now, I believe, or a 6'8" lowest wingspan shooter, same exact thing. But it's not that it's effective, it's the fact that everybody is like, okay, I'm making a 6'8", but everybody's making the same build. That's the thing. So there's these content creators who make a build that's some dog shit, right? Dog shit build. But you got people who just want a good build day one and want to spend money one time and get the best jump shot and get the best animations and go on about their life. But these builds be having 85 perimeter, 60 steal, 60 interior defense with a 74 block. So you can't guard, right? Even though with the 85 perimeter, depending in like a 5v5 or 3v3, maybe you can get away with it. But on the twos, dropped off. No steal, because I mean, honestly, there's no steal in the game right now. I can respect that. There's no steal in the game right now, but when they patch it and buff it a little bit, just a tiny bit, to where I can get an on-ball steal or can play a gap a little bit better and I get that steal. Or when somebody hedges over, I'm able to get that bump steal. And people are being able to get steals in this game, so it's not bad. But it's the fact that when there's a moment where you think it's a steal and you know it's a steal, it more than likely is going to be a foul right now. So that's another issue. So you got 6'8" that make sheeple builds, or people that are making 6'8" builds with no block, no rebounding, no strength, no none of that. And I took into account that how I play, my skill level, my abilities to do everything, and making builds that do, like, honestly, making builds that say no big or no major weaknesses to report. I'm taking into consideration the cap breakers that I will be earning or haven't earned just yet. I'm taking into consideration that maybe I want a 90 mid-range, because I know for a fact that I'm going to be able to green with a 90 mid-range, but I'm going to also be able to be myself with a 90 mid-range, but also be able to score and have strength and be able to defend. And I'm trying to make the greatest build possible for me, no matter what the build name is. All the build names in this game, I'm not going to lie to you, the edge enforcing rim runner or rim reaping rim post creator, bro, all these names and all these builds and all this other stuff, all of this shit, it's cool. It's really mid, but it's cool. And I'm not trying to get stuck in the way or stuck in the boat of not getting what I need to get. That's my biggest issue right now, because I'm almost at 98 overall. I'm halfway to 98 overall, and then we're going to do that final push for 99 overall, and then we're going to make our guard build. I've been making and sitting here making guard builds for you guys for X, Y, and Z amount of time, and I'm just trying. I really wanted to make a 6-7 build. I did. However, though, I can't make a 6-7. The 6-6 makes the most sense for me right now, and so I'm going to make a 6-6. And once again, I'm going to make sure that I'm doing right with my cap breakers, or what I have at the current moment. I'm rocking the bald look on my My Player right now. I know you guys can't see none of this stuff right now, but just know, like, for a fact that I have went in and went out, and I just keep on labbing a build, because in my mind, I'm telling myself, at least, like, hey, like I'm right there to greatness on my build. Like, the speed coincides with the speed with ball, and I want to be able to post hook on my build. I want to be able to do standing dunks on my build. I want to be able to shoot a 3 wide open on my build. I want to be able to cheese and fade middies. I want to be able to get legend lightning launch on my build to then go and cheese and fade middies. And I'm going to learn how to dribble with the 81 ball handle, because the momentuming in the game, for me at least, that shit is garbage. Momentuming for me is garbage, but I'm saying big builds or tall builds that people are figuring out, and I'm waiting on dribble tutorials, being quite frank and being honest about it. I'm waiting on dribble tutorials for those. I'm waiting on more and more people to drop information, or drop tidbits of info, or just give us more information towards the game. But it doesn't seem like any one thing is bad about the game. That's the thing that I like the most. It doesn't seem like there's any one thing or one bad takeaway from the game where it throws off the entirety of the game at this current juncture. It seems like, bro, if I'm going to have some interior defense, or at least when I get in the paint, I need to be able to get to you. I need to be fast enough to keep up with your player while you're doing or spamming whatever dribble moves you're spamming. With the cap breakers and stuff that we have right now, you're able to get 28 cap breakers. There's a lot of lifetime objectives that you're making in the game, or a lot of other things that you're doing within the game. And honestly, what I really want to do on my build, hopefully I'm able to get like a different build name, or being able to just get something that I know for a fact that I'm going to be a bucket with. But I do know already one of my cap breakers is going to give me 3 points in my dunk, which is going to allow me to get the contact dunks that I need. And then vertical, I can put high cap breakers in. And then once again, I'm going for that 90 mid range, and then I'm going to specialize in shooting. Like, it's going to be fun. I already have a build that specializes in rebounding, lockdown defense, and then my tall guard build is going to specialize, or then be able to specialize in shooting. And the only things that I don't think I'll ever specialize in for real will be finishing or playmaking. I'm just, it's no need. I'm already knowing with my build, I wanted to create a lot more offense for myself when I'm on an island by myself, or being able to get a quick boost left or get a quick boost right, and being able to spam that and being able to get to my spots in the game regardless. Because once I get to my spot, guess what? It's going in 100% of the time, unless something is so off with my game that my shot doesn't fall. My shot is going in. And I'm already knowing that the 6'6" or the 6'6", 6'8" lineups are like the tall lineups are already they're already it. Being able to switch is important, imperative even. Being able to guard up on the small guard, and even though they're busting moves or going left, going right, being able to guard up on them a little bit, it's already perfect. 83 perimeter defense, or people are saying 82 perimeter defense is okay, but get to an 85 to get on ball minutes, and like I can use my cap breakers eventually and do that as well. I get a lot of defensive cap breakers. Like, the 6'6" height for me is perfect, but I hate it at the same time, because I was gonna go 6'6", max wing, max weight, and then be able to then do what I do. But either way, I'm creating a build for you guys that is no big weaknesses, no weaknesses to report. And then the way I play on it, hopefully I'm able to once again take this build into a 3v3 pro-am league, 5v5 pro-am if I need to on a tall guard. But then again, I can get on my small guard. If I need to run on my 6'11" point guard, then I'll do that as well. And then my very last build, my 6'10" build, for right now at least, until I see something else that I may like or may not like, I'm going to have the high defense on that build. And then once again, it's going to be a fun game of just basketball, dude. Like, honestly, I wanted to make a 6'10 build that was able to get Kevin Durant's dribble moves or dribble styles, or be able to shoot a little bit. Like, I'm still working it out, or being able to get blocks. Just, I've been looking at all the builds. Like, I got a rim reaping high flyer, dude. I have a rim reaping high flyer right in front of me right now with a 93 block that he's about to have, with low pass accuracy, and it gets no big weaknesses, but I don't have any post control. So it's just stuff in the game right now, and being able to take a floater from the free throw line, or being able to try and do that at least from the free throw line, that's a nice thing to do. And just, it's so many small but intricate things within the game right now that I'm like, okay, I think I'll be able to do that once I go 6'10, but I'm doing everything according to plan for you guys. Now, the other problems when it comes down to 2K, a lot of people are saying defense is a big problem. And I can't fully get behind defense being a big problem. I can't, because there's a lot of people like me with 85 silver badges going up against legend and gold badges. So what the fuck do you think is going to happen if somebody has a 93 pointer while you're over there with bronze and silver badges, especially the first week in the game, and you're saying contest or non? Contests don't work, but are you fast enough to even keep up with the player to get a contest? Or even still, are your ratings even high enough to get decent contests? Like me on my 6'11 build, I'm able to use my max plus twos and get gold challenger on a 6'11 build, and I've been able to contest everything on that perimeter, okay, for the most part. And then somebody drops into the lane, I'm able to use my movie ball ain't parser on silver and knock off some shots. But the block, it may suck. 84 block may not be enough, but there's a lot of people out here with the 74 block thinking they're going to do something in the paint. You feel me? So it's like, you got these bronze weak ass ratings, and it's like, yeah, it's enough to do something, but is it really enough to be sustainable over a long period of time? No. So you're making a build knowing for a fact that you're going to have to make your same build later. I just don't like that idea. I don't like that thought process at all. But that's what a lot of people did on this 2K, and I can't get mad or angry at them. They're doing what they felt they thought they needed to do. Cool, do that for you. But me, I'm gonna do my own thing. Another thing going on within the game, or just being able to, like, once again, to just play freely, or being able to go up against these different lineups and play these different styles, or being able to midi fade, but then again change my lineup or change the way I play the next game, and then being able to pass. There's a lot of people with no pass accuracy. Hold on, big F in the chat. There's a lot of people with no pass accuracy playing in a recreational basketball center, along with no free throw at all. So you got people coming into the rec with no pass accuracy, but they're at the one. And then you got people that's coming in with no free throw getting fouled. And these are a lot of close games that I'm in. I'm in a lot of close games, losing these close games because I got teammates that are garbage cans, or that can't score, or that are just in the way, or trying to score and they can't, and then they complain. So I had a teammate, and by the way, I had 33 in this game. I had a teammate literally tell me if I passed the ball a little bit more, we would have won, as my point guard is getting dropped off by a 3-point phase. And then I'm also getting mad because it's people who don't accept that they're ass. I have a few friends, and by the way, we joke around a lot, but I'm dead serious 98% of the time that I'm better than all of them. And they don't understand that I'm better than all of them. And they refuse to accept the fact that I'm better than all of them. So when they're seeing me score, seeing me play my play style, play to my abilities, play my way, they get mad, but they don't say anything. They're like, why is this nigga scoring? But that's the seriousness of it all, because they can't really score right now. That's the whole big issue with the whole entirety of the game, is that not a lot of people can score right now. Not a lot of people can do really anything right now. And I'm just waiting to get to this 98 overall so I can get my close shot up to an 80 and finally be able to post score on my build and be able to, have some level of like fun, I guess. Being able to post score and being able to pass the ball the way I pass now. I'm shooting right now. And by the way, guys, I'm shooting with a 75 mid-range on a 6'11 build, going 12 of 12 in the mid-range area. Not even close. I'm telling you, if you get your hot spots on this game, you have what? I haven't used jump shot. I haven't used no form of boost yet. This may be the only 2K where you do not need boost. If you learn truly how to use your jump shot. Now, I could be wrong. It's still some wonky stuff going on. Like with the jump shot, it's like your jump shot could be fast, but still slow, and then it's rushed, or it says slightly rushed. I get a lot of jumpers that say slightly rushed. That's another massive issue. But also shooting slumps. I want y'all to understand. So I was playing a game the other day or two on my point guard, actual little point guard, and I was legitimately getting furious with myself because I'm over here seeing my meter on, I'm getting in the green window, and I'm missing fades, and that pops up on my screen, shooting slump. The only way to get out of a shooting slump so far, from what I've seen and what I've done, is by going to lay up the ball, going to dunk the ball, getting a score in transition or something. No shot falls once you're in a shooting slump. No matter what you're doing, no matter if you get an assist, no shot. You have to go and get a layup or get a dunk. And then it will go away, or it won't work anymore, or something to that degree, something to that matter, something to that magnitude. But at this current rate, at this current juncture, it's not even close. It's just really weird, really wonky. But I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna be too irritated with everything that's going on within the game. I'm just gonna play it for right now. I'm not gonna be like I'm not having fun or anything. I'm tired of getting weak teammates. I'm tired of getting like the matchmaking. There's a lot of people that are already in gold and MVP and purple plates, but I'm the only person dropping 35 plus points, and these niggas are running around looking like cones. I see my matchup, and I know I'm gonna drop off my matchup, and then none of these dudes want to play me on the ones either. So these dudes are talking shit to me, and they don't want to see me on the ones. And I'm on a 6'11" build with a max wingspan called an edge enforcing rim runner. I can't dribble yet. I can barely block a ball. I can barely contest a shot. I can barely do half of this shit, and I'm still challenging you. Like, I have yet to be able to even post score on my build. That's how devious and dangerous this shit can really fucking get, and people just don't understand that. But either way, we're grinding right now. Just to let you guys know, we're grinding to get to that 99 overall. I'm at 97 overall right now. 2 more left. I'm basically like a little less than halfway, maybe like 41% of the way there. We're going to get to 98 overall tomorrow on stream, not ending the stream till we get to that next bar, and then we're going to get to 99 eventually, bro, and then we're going to be able to move on to the next phase of operations, which is making that 6-6 build, and then finally being able to go into the park and get some actual gameplay for y'all, or being able to go into the stage and get some actual gameplay for y'all, and being able to just progress our content a little bit further than what you guys have just been seeing on stream. But with all that being said, I appreciate y'all coming through, showing love in this video. You already know what the vibe is, man. You feel me? Appreciate everybody I'm gonna get up with y'all in a minute, man. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and I'm out, bro. Peace.